country illegally have to go. Do they or don't they?
And what he has said now is that he will look at that, but he wants to look. The softening is more approach than policy.
Now, tomorrow, Trump's off to a fundraiser in California, then Washington State, and on Wednesday, he's holding a rally in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, Trump was initially expected to use that event right by the border to dig in deep and really define his immigration policy. But now, his campaign says the focus of Wednesday's speech will be on party unity, not immigration. So that's the second time in just about 1 week that Trump has postponed a big policy speech on immigration. Today, Trump's running mate said it is still going to happen, and it's going to happen sometime over the next 2 weeks, but he wouldn't say exactly when. Eric?
Yeah, Kristen, first that speech was last Thursday in Colorado, then it was postponed. Then this week or the next week, as you said, in Arizona, now postponed. Certainly,
sometime over the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, as we all wait for it, and his clarification. Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, Eric, on the Democratic side, allegations of a pay-to-play scheme causing some controversy for Hillary Clinton. Critics say major donors to the Clinton Foundation got special favors from the State Department. The Democratic nominee and her camp denying the claims, but now one group says it has evidence of those practices. Brian Yanis is live in our New York City newsroom with more. Hi, Brian.
Hi, Patty Ann. Well, newly obtained emails by Citizens United, a conservative group, show what they claim is new evidence proving Hillary Clinton's State Department gave special access and favors to Clinton Foundation donors while she was Secretary of State. The emails, first published by ABC News, show communications between top Clinton aide Huma Abedin and top Clinton Foundation official Doug Band, in which Band requests invitations for guests to a State Department lunch with Chinese President Hu Jintao in January 2011. Those guests donated millions to the Clinton Foundation. There was also a special request to have one of those executive guests sit at Vice President Joe Biden's table. All three executives have not said whether they attended this lunch. The State Department last week said there was nothing illegal about State Department officials having contact with Clinton Foundation staff. And in a statement to Fox News, a Clinton campaign spokesman said, quote, "State also made clear that department officials are in touch with a wide range of outside individuals, organizations, nonprofits, NGOs, think tanks, and others as part of normal business." Citizens United is a right-wing group that's been attacking the Clintons since the 1990s and once again is trying to make something out of nothing. Meantime, Clinton's running mate, Senator Tim Kaine, yesterday tried to clarify comments he made Friday where he said to an almost entirely black audience that Donald Trump is pushing Ku Klux Klan values.
I didn't say that. What I said yesterday, what I said was he's got guys connected with the Ku Klux Klan who are out there claiming him. And his record of, sometimes he doesn't disabuse that, and sometimes he seems to want to take advantage of that, and I find that very troubling.
Of course, this comes as Trump has a renewed effort and outreach to the African-American community. Hillary Clinton is spending her Sunday, by the way, fundraising at 3 events in the Hamptons here in New York. She has no public events until Wednesday in Cincinnati, Ohio. Patty Ann?
All right, Brian Yanis here in New York. Thanks.
No problem.
Eric?
Well, Patty Ann, it's a pretty rough weekend in the coming week. A new storm system threatening to bring some powerful winds and heavy rains to major chunks of Florida. Keeping an eye out for it is, of course, Janice Dean in the Fox Extreme Weather Center. Won't be a sunny week in the Sunshine State. Will it be, Janice?
No, I don't think so. We're going to be watching a few things out there. We're getting into peak season in the tropics, and look at the Atlantic Basin. We have a major hurricane here, Gaston, looking pretty on the map here, not going to affect us here in the U.S. Good news. Tropical Depression number 8, right off the coast of the Carolinas, and Tropical Depression number 9. So 2 of these storms we think are going to get a name within the next couple of days. This storm, Tropical Depression number 8, watching very carefully as we think it comes very close to the Outer Banks, but then a sharp northeast turn. Most of the computer models indicate this. We're also watching this one. This is Tropical Depression number 9. We also think it's going to get a name and perhaps could be trouble for the Gulf of Mexico. So there is Tropical Depression number 8. I know, 8 and 9. This one we don't think is going to affect land, but we could get some rough surf, rip currents, outer bands of the rain, as well as some gusty winds. Tropical Depression 9. All right, we've just got a 9 here. They've upgraded it to a depression, and now we will have a track. These are the tropical storm models. As you can see, come into good agreement on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we sort of don't quite know what happens. Most of the reliable forecast models have it making landfall sometime Thursday into the panhandle of Florida. Also want to make mention here, it's bathwater in the Gulf of Mexico, notoriously breeding ground for tropical storms and hurricanes. So take that with measure here. We could potentially see a strong tropical storm or a hurricane. We still have several days to plan for this, but it's worth mentioning that we haven't seen a major hurricane hit the U.S. in over 10 years, so we need people to prepare not only for the Gulf Coast, but for the Atlantic coast as well, because some of the models show it moving into the Atlantic into the weekend and Labor Day. So Aaron, lots to make mention of, and we will track it and bring you the very latest.
Well, we've been pretty lucky, and it's right. People should take heed. But Janice, one question. The name hurricanes, how can they say tropical storm number 9? I mean, it sounds like you're talking about military maneuvers.
So it's given a tropical depression first, and then when it becomes a storm, it gets named. We think either Hermine or Ian. Either of these will be Hermine or Ian, and then if it becomes a hurricane, it keeps its name. It just gets upgraded to a hurricane with winds of 74 miles per hour.
All right, up to the HMIs already. All right, Janice, thank you.
Okay.
Patty Ann.
Fox News alert now. A charter bus crash in Louisiana killed 2 people and sent at least 30 others to the hospital. The bus was carrying dozens of volunteers on their way to help flood victims in Baton Rouge. Police say that bus lost control near the scene of an earlier accident. It hit 2 cars and a fire truck. The crash also sent 3 firefighters over a guardrail and into a river below, killing one of them. Police say the driver of the bus did not have a license.
It's just so tragic. Well, meanwhile, there's outrage growing over what some consider an unpatriotic act. You know, by San Francisco 49 quarterback Colin Kaepernick. He refused to stand for the national anthem at a preseason 49ers game on Friday. You know, his quiet protest, he said, was against racial inequalities in our country, also drawing the ire of angry and offended football fans, with some even burning his jersey. Some politicians are weighing in. New York Congressman Pete King branding what he did bluntly an insult. Will Carter is live from the West Coast Bureau with more. So what is the NFL saying about what Kaepernick did?
Well, Eric, the NFL says that players are encouraged but not required to stand during the national anthem. And Kaepernick says that he's well aware of this and that this is a bigger issue than playing football. And he says he'll take the consequences that go along with it. We're already seeing fallout here. A lot of fans taking to social media to voice their disapproval. Take a look at some.
Being a veteran and stuff, it's different when you put that. I understand his point of view, but I don't think that was the right arena to do so, especially with the national anthem and how that means so much more to other people.
A lot of reaction on Twitter as well. New York Giants offensive lineman Justin Pugh tweeting, "I will be standing during the national anthem. Thank you to all, gender, race, religion, that put your lives on the line for the flag." Former NFL quarterback Matt Hasselbeck tweeting, "Easy way to make sure you're not the starting quarterback on opening day, hashtag September 11th. And Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban tweeting, "He didn't throw a bomb, fire a shot, start a riot, throw a punch, start a business, yell at someone, troll anybody. He just sat there quietly. I may not understand his perspective or agree with him, but Colin Kaepernick taught us that we can still disagree in this country peacefully." So, Eric, opinions on all sides.
And, well, any indication if the NFL plans any type of action of any sort?
Well, at this point, it's unclear. You can look back to 2014 where you had 5 players with the Rams walk out into the stadium with the hands up, don't shoot gesture. They didn't face any fines or penalties. Earlier this year, you have to keep in mind that they have a very strict uniform policy. The NFL denied the Dallas Cowboys the ability to wear a decal honoring the 5 police officers who were shot and killed in July. So we'll really have to wait and see exactly what their mindset is on the future for Colin Kaepernick and also any other players who may make similar decisions not to stand for the national anthem.
All right, well, thanks so much. Patty.
Well, Eric, Vice President Biden makes a statement about when Guantanamo Bay will shut its doors. We'll have a full report ahead.
And one major battleground state in November may very well decide who will sit in the Oval Office. In 2000, you know, that turned out to be Florida. But this time, a lot of eyes are on the Buckeye State.
End of summer is near, but Sirius XM makes an endless summer out loud all Labor Day weekend. Turn up the grill and the 60 Satellite Survey. American Top 40s Summer Countdown from the 70s on 7. We're heading for a brand new #1 song. The Big 80s on 8 Summer Countdown, hosted by the original MTV VJs.
Hey, it's Mark Gifford.
The 90s on 9 Summer Countdown with...
Hey, this is Downtown Judy Brown.
Plus, Pop 2K featuring the Millennium's hottest summer hits. It's an endless summer out loud through Labor Day weekend on Sirius XM.
Each franchise independently owned and operated, offered good on selected product at participating franchises only. Some restrictions may apply. Ask for details.
You're gonna love this house. It just came on the market, and it's gorgeous inside. Here we are.
Oh my gosh, look at this room. The window coverings are stunning. It's straight out of a magazine.
Isn't it incredible? The best part? They didn't even hire a decorator. Budget Blinds did it all.
Budget Blinds?
Yep, Budget Blinds. They'll give you a free in-home consultation, do all the measuring and installation, and give you the best warranty in the industry.
I'll take it.
The house?
No, the number for Budget Blinds.
Right now, it's the biggest sale of the year at Budget Blinds. Call now to schedule your free in-home consultation and receive incredible savings, promotions, and upgrades, including free invisible tilt-on shutters. There's never been a better time to get the decor of your dreams. But hurry, the biggest sale of the year ends soon. Call your locally owned Budget Blinds. 1-800-410-8525. That's 1-800-410-8525. 1-800-410-8525.
Hiring people is probably the worst part of my job. It's such a hassle to sorting through resumes. Most people don't have the right experience.
We started using ZipRecruiter about 3 months ago, right from the start.
If I didn't, no emails and attachments, printing up docs, phone calls, none of that.
And I couldn't believe the number of great applicants we got. I had the person we needed within 1 week. I don't know how we hired before ZipRecruiter.
Whether you're looking to fill one position or 20, find the best candidates with ZipRecruiter, where your job is just one click away from 100 plus job sites. ZipRecruiter, the fastest way to hire. And right now you can try ZipRecruiter free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/news. That's ZipRecruiter.com/news. ZipRecruiter.com/news.
Hi, this is Joe Nashif, president of USmattress.com. If you're thinking you have to lie on a mattress before you buy it, you'd be right. But don't just lie on it for 5 minutes at your local mattress shack. Sleep on it for 100 nights in your own bedroom. At USmattress.com, we know that buying a mattress is a big decision. So we believe everyone should have a chance to sleep on it. Literally. That's why we built our company and our Sleeping is Believing 100-night in-home trial. If for any reason you're not happy with your new mattress, we'll exchange it. No questions asked. And at USmattress.com, our 100-night in-home trial isn't limited to just a one-size-fits-all block of foam stuffed in a box. We back up every mattress in our job